And Andrew Holness say he going to give the people them 10 million Jamaican dollar.
Andrew announced $10 million and the whole place catch a fire. Some of them are say, how you wicked, Sir Andrew? And that to vote for? But trust me, Jamaica, land of food and water. We feel say sometime enough away. Fully dance. We love to spread propaganda without actually looking and understanding what the Prime Minister actually say. Are we so desperate for a little bit of views over TikTok? Chaja, let me explain it to you, my people. But before we go into the video, me I look some views too. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. And this one, you must share this one. Alright, so what the Prime Minister actually said, right? He's allocating, this is the first allocation to the MPs. Remember, Mark Golden did come out and say he was calling on the Prime Minister to allocate $50 million to each MP as the first allocation. Remember, my people, this rebuilding effort is going to cost Jamaica $7 billion US. You don't think the Prime Minister is a madman? You don't think the Prime Minister knows that $10 million is just a start? $10 million is just a start for the MPs them, not for the people them. There's going to be additional cash grants that is going to be announced in the near future for residents to actually rebuild a portion of their homes and get back on their feet. Right now, we're moving to the recovery effort, right? So he's dispersing $10 million to each MP. So the MP in a St. Elizabeth is going to get $10 million. The MP in Westmoreland is going to get $10 million. So each of the affected areas, Dayton and Canberra are going to get $10 million. Yeah? And other areas are going to get $3 million a piece. So every single parish is going to get some money. Right? And that is just a start. That is for the MP them to have a little bit of cash for if the people them come to them and say, "My MP help me," because you know people always want to go to the MP. So if you go to the MP and the MP say, "Me not have nothing," what the MP are going to do? So that is what the Prime Minister is doing. The Prime Minister is releasing the first amount of money to the MP them to assist their constituency. Yeah, and at the same time, government is still going to assist those parishes through food. Food have to come in same way because the people them not have no food. Yeah, emergency shelters still have to come in because it's going to take a while for the people them to actually build back their homes. So all this uproar over $10 million, I tell you, this morning Prime Minister Brogard said a lot of these people are only out there looking, just talking a bunch of rubbish just to get views and just to get popular on social media. I tell you, somehow we fully done. We just hear what we want to hear and run with everything, and video them just go viral and people just go hey and hey. Like, come on now, let's have a little bit of common sense. It's $7 billion to rebuild Jamaica, and hopefully we'll be rebuilding better, doing away with a lot of those board houses and building up concrete structures. And also I hear the Prime Minister saying that he's going to be introducing containers. So more than likely, we're hoping that the Prime Minister is going to get the Prime Minister can get the containers them cheap, because you know one container is anywhere from maybe like $1,000 US to maybe $1,500 depending on the size. So if the Prime Minister is able to get discount prices on, let's say, a 40 feet container and drop a bunch of 40 feet container at those locations and give the people them free of cost, that is a big start. Even if you get the empty container, let's say the government give you an empty container free of charge, you can build that out. Yeah, if you get a 40-foot container. So this would be like a nice proposal that the government, everybody who is affected, yeah. Of course, when you're dealing with government, you have to be able to show ownership of the land. We don't know if them are going Yeah, you have to be able to show, say, one, you have your evidence, say you own the land. Two, you take a picture, say your house was blown down. Yeah, and you bring your evidence, go show them, and then give you a container. That is a big start. But remember now, when you get the container, make sure you put the container on a concrete foundation, cement blocks, and make sure, say, all cinder blocks, and make sure all of them grooves the inner the block filled with concrete, and you have steel, like I would say steel coming all the way to the top of the container. So you want to make and weld them on the rebars to the container from floor to ceiling. And we'd say, 4 sides, maybe you can put more rebars in the walls up to the ceiling of the container. So if any breeze come, the container not moving, make sure it's well secured on that foundation, because the breeze not gonna mash up the container. A lot of containers get blown away, but the containers were not on foundation. Maybe like container just like laying there. Yeah, the container them blow away, but the container them is still intact. Yeah, so that would be a wonderful solution to the board house problem that we have in country. Yeah, the containers would be so much cheaper than to build a wooden structure. It would be way cheaper, because one of them wooden structure there will run you maybe like $1 million or more. Nobody think them that cheap, Yeah, nobody think them that cheap. And the container would be much cheaper to have the shell, but you have to build it out. Yeah, and you can build your wooden structure around it and make it look nice and fancy. Come up with a design, make it look nice. Yeah, but at least say if there's a category 5 that come again, you'll be safe in your container. Yeah, man. But yeah, this $10 million thing, when I say everybody I run with pan TikTok, I say no, sir. I saw them people are log-headed. Them now listen what the man say. Them just run with them think them hear, and what them think can go viral. Oh, Andrew Holness said $10 million Imagi $10 million as a start. Let's take Beryl, which is the most recent storm that we had prior to Hurricane Melissa. Every MP get a food. If the man in the constituency come to him and say, boy, father man, beg you a thing, no, you can't squeeze a thing. Yeah? But there were actually cash grants that were issued to each citizens who were affected in Beryl. Go and check it. Go check the government website. Yeah, and in this case here, you have aid going in to these affected locations every single day. That aid is not going to stop when the MP get their money. That aid is not going to stop. Yeah? Housing assistance from the government is not going to stop. Okay? So stop spreading false information, man. Come on, man. Let's all come together and rebuild Jamaica. That should be our focus. Not to spread propaganda. We're not busy if we know our comrade or if we know our labor right. No, it's not the time for politics, even though we can avoid it. Yeah? But spreading misinformation like this is dangerous. It is dangerous. And let me tell you something. This is a warning. Yeah? Only be careful what you guys are saying on social media just to get views and likes, because the attorney for the office of the Prime Minister, they are monitoring social media. Even though you have the freedom of speech, yeah, your freedom of speech is only protected to a certain point. Once you start making threats against the state, threatening the Prime Minister, inciting people to commit any form of crime, that is not freedom of speech. Them can come for you and charge you. So only be very, very careful what you say on social media, because they are watching. Yeah? And it's not going to be like you see them guys coming on the police them gathering up some dudes and bringing them in front of a camera. to apologize. It's not going to be like that. Like those guys that you see apologizing, they didn't commit any crime. They did not commit any crime because their speeches were protected under the Jamaican Constitution. Yeah, that was maybe probably, boy, yeah, this the Prime Minister, hey boy, go apologize. But really and truly, they could not be convicted or charged of any crime because they didn't do anything wrong. Them can diss the Prime Minister as much as they want. That is protected speech that they cannot be convicted of. But if you cross the line and you threaten the Prime Minister, say you're going to do this to him and you're going to do that to him and you're going to threaten him family, then you're in a problem. Then you're in a problem. And if you tell people to pick up arms and go against the state, then you're in a problem. So only be very careful out there because this is some high pressure situation and the Prime Minister is extremely stressed. It's a lot of work ahead of Jamaica. So do me a beg, let's come together and stop the propaganda. Because for some of us, it's not going to be pretty if we cross the line. You want to go in a prison now? You want to go down in a GP now? A hurricane just mash up Jamaica? You really want to go in a prison now? No, sir. No, Rasta. So why are we going to put our freedom in jeopardy? Just for views and likes on social media? No, man. Stop spread propaganda, man. Cha-cha.